let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break these chains that left you scarred. Where you came isn't who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. I tell you all the story about the joker and the thief? I said, that was all about the joker and the thief in the night. Run it down, the sun is up, so wet it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're healing with ways that don't last for long. Don't have but the time and it obvious. No help for the weak, but the strong. Plenty here for it for all of us. Now bring out the drums and the that my homies got rich with that they said wouldn't work. Bring out the and the it'll load up the place with them car. I see the bums that be wishing we end in the ditch and the pain that see them ain't hurt. I see the love that we give and the love that we give. Sure everything coming full circle. We went from nothing to something, got all of us jumping it that we made from the air. We went from running it with nothing to stop it, just beating the neighborhood bruh. There ain't a person alive that be matching the vibe, and honestly ain't even fair. They ain't to do with the drive and the vision like I have unless I go look in the mirror, babe. So run it up, the sun is up, to run it down, get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up, there's no rest to when sun it down. Working for real, get your money up. Believe it on God, put money down. I'm betting the odds on all of us. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love. Yeah, ain't nothing that come above. Now we go from angry and mad to happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things will be lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, so much that's around. Better settle down, no point doing that. Or they send the hounds, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me where people are mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? If it isn't, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. If you really want to take me home, then I said, what's that? She said, if you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you come make me dance, I'll stay forever. take me home tonight is quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, girl, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, you're all I need to know. Oh, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need,
I'm a man with a massive plan, good in my head and don't give a. Now I lose again, I'm a loser, get the bad statistics and I didn't matter anyway. Live like I lost it all, the hole in the wall, gonna come in the. So banging hot and langing, I'm a man who's a digging a dangerous hole. I was gonna pay for a hole that I'm gifted, how we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant, how we gonna do it? Cash on the barrel head, no double, how we gonna do it? Get what I want, 'cause I'm raw and gifted, Grandma's gonna pay. Hear a brutal sound, head hitting on the ground, 'cause the evil ones are done to me. I'ma bring it to you, you're gonna feel it too. Some folks want liberty. In the land of the free, cops copping the plea. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, Grandma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of hop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She names and burgers, she cannot decide. Nigga mad back, this ain't regular size. We really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put her gas in the sky. She think I might sign her and change her whole life. I told her to goggle and work on her highs. Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. I run it like Nike, we got it.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Arizona Cardinals and the Philadelphia Eagles. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That's Harrison in motion. They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will go all the way. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. It's his second touchdown of the year. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Right to the air, it's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. We'll call it a gain of 13. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Now think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so That might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Here's Barkley. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 2. Once again, it's Barkley. Has some room inside the 30. And he's in! Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drop.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Cardinals first down. Now give up the middle, it's Benson. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
It's a gain of 8.
From 23, here's 2nd and 2.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 60 Eagles, 60
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 3. And the Cardinal first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
60 Bison, 60.
He'll look to throw. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Ready? 18, come.
They'll try and run here with Benson. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Ryland's kick is good. And the Cardinals will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. To throw is Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he will score. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. Pass right side. That's Ryman. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
That's quickly out to Harrison. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Let's go now.
The man in motion is Watson. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already. So after 1, it's the Eagles with the early advantage. And we're back in Philly in a moment. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Hurts going to fire this one out to Smith. Oh, big hole left side. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are out to a 21-10 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, break.
Start out with a run, and it's Benson. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
19. Ready.
Back to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Jalen Carter getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the toss, they go with Benson. And some good blocking, springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Well, it's pretty clear this offensive coordinator feels the vulnerability of this run defense is on the edges. They continue to get the ball out wide. They do it here with a nice toss play, and he's able to pick up good yardage.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jordan Davis. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit like this.
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
No touch it. No touch.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on. And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Trey Benson, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Go.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He's got a man. That's Watson. A gain of 16 yards. It's an Arizona first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll look to throw again. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll run here with Benson. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Third and long.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Cardinals first down.
They'll run, and here's Benson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
He's got his tight end. That's McBride. And he's going to have that first down. They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Arizona.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the lock. Now it's 2nd and goal. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. The man in motion is Watson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Arizona. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Forced out left. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Second down, they need 3. They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. It's a gain of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Hardman now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He gets free inside the 30. And they're not going to run it down. He goes all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott extra point. And the Eagles will extend this third quarter lead.
17.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. With the middle, one caught by Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 20.
The third-round pick leading this offense well. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Benson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Second and 10. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That's Harrison in motion. Here's the screen set up for Benson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up fourth down.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals are back within 2 scores. So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. Hardman now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Quick throw on the RPO to Harris. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for an Eagles first down.
63. 63. Don't touch that. Crowd left yet. Hey, step. 180, 180. 73. 73. No.
Here's Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 was nice last time, so they did it again. Another 12-yard pickup and another first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Go Silver. 180, 180. Hey, Silver. Delta.
Hurts to the air on first down. On the run to the right. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding that that time in the pocket was quickly coming to an end. Those defensive guys were all over him, but by buying time, flushing to his right. Nice job by his receiver uncovering. Leads to a nice pickup.
Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes. That is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man at the 6. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Eagles. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles are going to extend their lead. And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That is hard. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. An even 40 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
That's to the left side, taken in by Harrison. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. On the handoff, this is Barkley.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Great, set. 180.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
17 yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
First down.
Great, set.
First and 10 at the 30.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2 first downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. 4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
1 yard.
It is 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
Great. Hey, trimmer.
Hurts to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Hey, Silver. Great, set. Hey, set. 10. Go Silver, ready? 73, 63.
Now Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down, Philadelphia.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away.
And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Cardinals.
The man in motion is Watson. A give. Here's Benson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Following the play, we have an Eagle who is shaken up. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender, bodying his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
3rd and 7.
Here we go. Set. 70.
They'll throw out of the gun. Pass complete there to Harrison. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. The offense not coming off the field. And here's 4th down.
60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Trey McBride. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Great.
They'll run with the Clemson product. This is Will Shipley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Tiger Hornet. No touch.
The RPO. That one is complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
He's got space inside the 25. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Here's Barkley, and he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Let's go now.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
Here we go.
Here now, second down. And goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Get it.
Play 7 of the drive coming up, and it's 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Never a doubt on that sideline. The offense stays out. They'll go for it on 4th and goal. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners, as we say so long from South Philly.